I want to go back to the agent, but one of the reasons why, and I know every time I say this, somebody always, freaks out a little bit. This is why I've been really suggesting everybody should use some kind of OpenClaw, Hermes, OpenClaw. Who else is, pick any kind of open source agentic model. Not because you want to give it everything, again, not because you want to connect it to DeepSeek and upload it your life and have it delete your emails or whatever, but because I have found using AI, it's very much like riding a bicycle. You cannot read a book about how to ride a bicycle. You can't read a book how to sail.
Yeah.
Right? We're both sailors, by the way. You can't read a book about how to sail. You have to kind of like get on the boat, feel what the wind is doing. Like you got to get beat up a little bit around these things. It's like, oh, now I understand how this works. There's no way a book will convey what it takes to ride a bicycle, or how do you brake, or the physics, or the feeling of the front brake and the back brake, and how those two need to work together, or what happens if you do a hard brake, front brake only. And so they're like, and I think in many ways, in order for us to, especially for the cyber teams, cyber teams and all the teams, like you got to be able to interact and engage. You will be so much more capable at your real job when you're playing with some of these things, because you'll see like, oh, I understand why an agent is not predictable, right? I understand why these things are not as deterministic. You'll get a flavor for, I ask the same thing 10 times, slightly different ways. I don't get the same exact 10 results, because now you have a sense of what I need to control. Mm-hmm. Now you have a sense of what are these guardrails need to look like. So back to like, you gotta use these technologies. Again, I'm not saying run OpenClaw in your production environment and have it control your AWS and have that, have Milo, my agent, be your identity access management guru. Like that is not, but getting used to these technologies, I think is such an important, valuable lesson.
Yeah. And people should be doing that anyways, because that's the future, be an orchestrator, right? Like they need to do that now anyways to save their jobs, right? Like they need to use the tools. Exactly.
Future-proofing your career.
And so you do that anyways. But yeah, and you definitely have to use it. Otherwise, you can't know. Exactly. There's no way you can know.
So when I knew I threw a big question at you, the kind of the protection of agents, because so we talked about, and I think when I shared with you the assessment tool that I was building, VCR, right? We need this visibility, which you talked about. Mm-hmm. If we need visibility, you need to control, which is like, I need to understand these identities. And then the last one is like the response. A lot of the conversations I have with security teams, there's still like a little bit of a, what do we do here? There's obviously the do nothing. Mm-hmm. There's like the do nothing, or, quite frankly, let's just call it do nothing. The other one is, no, we're going to build something. If I'm going to find an open source package, we're just going to build something in-house to control this. And the other one is, obviously, there's lots of different startups solving these problems from different angles. What is your take about, what is your take about like sometimes jumping in too early, jumping in too late, building versus buying versus what do you do? Because again, I feel like also I have a lot of empathy for a lot of teams. There's just like so much coming at them, so much. The business is driving a hard agenda. We got to use AI to be better, do better, save money, drive top line revenue, all the things. And then the security teams are definitely under fire. So what's your take on how do you navigate that in this time where, the dust hasn't quite settled on the innovation, the ways to solve this problem? What's your take on that space?
Yeah. And it's tough too, because, you don't really know what's going to be coming out in the future. Like, is everyone going to be using sandboxes? Is everybody going to have, or everyone's just going to be using open source? Like what's going to be the trend to protect? But I think that one of the problems is, let's just pretend for a second that across your whole ecosystem of AI and all the agentic and all the generative AI, you have all the controls in place. You can tweak them all. Once you have like, okay, I don't like that authorization model. They shouldn't have access to that kind of data. They shouldn't have access to that many tools. You have all that, and you can, let's just pretend for a second that you can just say, no, I don't want you to do that. I can push a button and limit that. But then you're not going to be able to do that, because you're going to be taking away all of everybody's tools, all of everybody's access to data, what makes agentic, right? So, I think that I'll come back to the first problem. How do you get there? How do you get to having all these controls? But once you have all the controls, you're kind of in a rock and a hard place, because you got to figure out like how you can enable these controls without disrupting the business velocity, right? But so how to get there? I think that there's a lot of tools out there you can get there. I wouldn't build any quite yet myself. I think, but to your earlier point, if you play with the tool and then you go in as a cyber person and say, well, what controls do I already have? And then what tools can I use to centralize those controls? And what is missing, right? And that's usually what you go for in the market for, like what's missing, or how to centralize it. And those tools are there. And it's kind of like all of a sudden when you hook up an IGA or you hook up a posture management platform or anything, there's all this backlog of stuff to do. Like how do you manage through that? What do you prioritize? And what are you allowed to prioritize? What are you allowed to control? But I think that I don't think it's too difficult to secure what's currently in the ecosystem with the tools that are available. But that's just me.